What up, YouTube family? Happy Friday! We are, oh my God, hold on a second. I gotta plug this in. Back with the Friday live cold call role play. For those of you who's new to the family, who's new to the channel, I do this every single Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard, where I jump on and help you improve your phone call, your negotiating, your communication skill with the seller, so you can convert more leads into deals and lock more property on the contract, which means make that money. Happy Friday. What up, fam? So what I like you to do is, please, man, as you're jumping on live, just smash the thumbs up. If you know, it really helps out the YouTube algorithm. It's really gonna help me grow the channel, and I'm gonna produce and pump out more and more free content every single day for my lovely family. So what's going on, you guys? Whoa, man, we got 4 people on rock and roll. We got John Paul in the house, JP. We got Joe Dirt. What's going on? What happened with the other 2 people, man? So anyways, you guys, Friday live cold call role play. What you need to do is punch in your phone number. I'll call you. You be the seller, you do you as the buyer. I'll be the seller, and your job is to see, man, if you got the skill to close the deal. After the call, I'm gonna give you some feedback, some tips, some advice, man, to take your game to a whole nother level, dude. Because you know what, man, talking to seller, negotiating with the seller, man, that's what your King Kong man do the best, 24/7, 365, man. And I'm telling you, you know, as the business get more competitive and more competitive, it's the only thing that separates you from the rest of the other people, man. Can you get on the phone? Can you communicate properly? Can you handle the seller objection? And can you lock it up on the contract? And with the whole coronavirus, man, if you can't do it over the phone, shit, man, you are, dude, you are going to be left out of the game, man. It's time for you to adjust. Oops. And it's time for you to adjust. And it's time for you to adapt. So let's rock and roll, fam. Go ahead and punch in your phone number, man. So let's rock and roll. And maybe we're going to change it up, right? Let's switch it up a little bit today, man. Because, you know, when it gets the same all the time, things become very boring. And nobody wants to get bored. Nobody wants to watch boring content. So what I like you to do is punch in maybe your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your partner's phone number, and I'll call them and see if I have the skills. What's going on, man? So, man, come on, you guys, wake up, man. Also, too, is please do me a favor. Could you please give this live stream a share? Man, that would really help me out a lot, and I appreciate you guys so much. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, hit me up on IG. Go to Khang, KHANG WTM. And if you want to see some more different content, me dancing and giving you some real estate tips, advice, dude, check me on TikTok. We almost hitting 200,000 followers on TikTok. Go to Khang, KHANG .period. Dude, we almost hit 200 G's on TikTok. Woo! So let's rock and roll. Okay, I think I got somebody here. So let's jump right to it, man. There's no time to waste. Okay, let's see. Oh man, people are coming in weak today. You guys don't like me anymore? What's going on, man? All right, you punch in your phone number when I call you. Oh man, punch in your phone number when I call, no answer. What's going on? No. All right, next. Come on, man. You guys, come on, man. Let's be serious, man. Let's be serious, man. Punch in your phone number. Friday live cold call role play. You guys know what time it is, man. Don't be shy. Punch in your phone number. It's the only way. It's the only way to improve yourself. Is you gotta remove the fear. Eliminate. You gotta remove the fear. I know some of you watching me like, yeah, I really want to get on the call with Khang, but I'm scared. Dude, there's nothing to be scared about, man. Listen, man, we're not all perfect. We're not all good, right? I have some bad calls sometimes with seller. But I'm here, man. I'm here to add any value to you to help, man, take your negotiating, your communication skill with the seller to the next level. So if I get no phone number, man, we can't play this game. And for those of you who don't know, I guess while I'm waiting for a phone number, all I can do now is give you guys my pitch. I'm going to pitch you guys something that it's not for everybody, but it might be something you're looking for. I'm doing a 2K web class starting on, it's going to be next Saturday, a 2K web class where I spent like a one-on-one with you, man. 1 day with me, 2K web class. Okay, we got somebody. Oh my goodness. So if you're interested, shoot an email over to wtmfam@gmail.com. I got another email just to make it shorter, you know. So punch in for a phone number. Let's play the game, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, hi. I got a postcard about you guys want to buy my property.
Yes, sir. I was with a group of investors, and I just want to see. I want to make a cash offer on your property.
Okay, so what's the offer?
I see that you have a 2-bedroom, 2-bedroom house. That would.
Oh my God, man, Alex, dude, you sound like you're laughing, and you haven't got my property address. I see that you got So, anyways, man, I really took that as like a joke, and that's why I hung up, man. I mean, it's ridiculous, bro. You sound like you're giggling. You sound like you're laughing, and you're like, "Hey, okay, I work with a group of investors. Okay, okay, blah blah blah." And then all of a sudden, you'd be like, "Hey, your house is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, dude. Come on, man." Next, dude. Let's just move on, bro. Dude, Alex, how do you know the property? How do you know it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, dude? You haven't gathered any information, dude. Come on, man. At least pick up the phone and say, "Hi, mate." Yeah. Pick up the phone properly, man. "Hi, this is Alex. How can I help you?" Hi, this is Alex with Home Buyer Express, or "Hi, this is Alex with Buy House Fast. How can I help you?" Dude, introduce yourself by, "Hey, how can I help you?" or with a company name, man. It cannot just be like, "Hello." Dude, I would question myself as a seller. Am I calling the right number? Is this company legit? Is this person legit? Come on, man. Shit, dude. So, "Hi, this is Alex. How can I help you?" "Yeah, I got a postcard about you guys want to buy my property here." "Oh, that's great. So you got a postcard from us, right? That we're saying we're interested in buying your house or your property." Always take the seller's answer, reframe it back into a questions to let them know you're listening, right? And then move forward with another question. Oh man. Yeah, like you guys think this is a joke, man. I mean, I want this to be fun, but I also don't want to waste people's time as well, man. Instagram family, come on, man. This is a joke. Let's jump onto a Friday live cold call role play and let's rock and roll, man. Hold on a second. I'm gonna dude, I mean, to me, man, sometimes it's joke time, but when it comes to making money time, man, come on, man. Business time, man. Okay, got another one. Okay, let's rock and roll. Family, please do me a favor. Can you please give this live stream a share, man? We need some more people on, man. We need to party it up in here, man.
Hello, this is Ken. How may I help you?
Yeah, hey, I got a letter about you guys want to buy my property here. Oh, what's going on?
Okay, that's great. My name is Ken. I'm sorry, who am I speaking with?
Yeah, this is Kong.
How you doing, Tom?
I'm fine.
Very great. That's good to hear. So I work with a group of investors. We actually sent out mailers to a couple of neighborhoods that we're interested in buying properties in. Would you happen to have a property you're interested in selling?
Yeah, I mean, you guys sent me a letter saying you guys have a cash offer on it, so I'd like to know what the cash offer is.
Okay, great. That's good. In order to get you a cash offer, just like to know a little bit more about the property, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine. So what do you want to know?
Okay. May I have the property address to start?
It's the same one that you sent me a letter to.
Okay, Tom, we actually sent out a couple mail pieces to a couple different neighborhoods. So we actually all your neighbors may have received a piece of mail as well. If I can get your property address, I can get a better idea of your property.
So are you guys looking to buy every single property in the neighborhood or what?
Not everyone comes, but usually we're looking to purchase 2 to 3 properties before the month is out in certain neighborhoods.
Certain neighborhood, like, I mean, so how do you, so I guess, so why do you pick my property?
Your property actually is in an area that we actually like to buy. We're looking to purchase property. Would you like to know a little bit more about the cash offer?
Yeah. I mean, yes, I do.
Okay, great. I'll get you a cash offer as soon as possible. I would like to know a little bit more about the property. Square footage, how many bedrooms and baths, and stuff like that, so I can get a better idea.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a single family, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and roughly about 1,200 square feet.
Okay, great. That's good, Con. We're actually looking to purchase properties in that criteria. Is there any reason other than the price that you may be interested in selling?
Other than the price?
Yes, sir.
I mean, if I get a good amount out of it, I mean, I definitely want to buy a bigger place.
I totally agree. I can respect that. But the money is the easy part, Tom. If we can just take a few minutes just to discuss the properties and details of the properties for a few minutes, I'll get you that cash offer. What's the overall condition of the house?
It's fine.
Okay. Have you done any repairs or anything like that? Does it need any type of repairs?
I mean, I think it really depends up to the buyer what they want to do with the property. I mean, to me, there's really nothing to be done. I've been here for 15 years, and everything seems to be working. There's nothing wrong with the house.
Okay, great. That's great. That's actually better for us. We usually deal with a lot of homes that need a lot of repairs. It takes a lot of money and time. So the better condition the house is, the better it is for us. So you're interested in selling. Is there a time frame that you're looking to sell the property?
No.
Okay. So what we do, Kong, is we usually, if let's say we come to agreement on the price and everything works out fine, well, we usually can close pretty quickly, maybe 2 weeks to 30 days. Is that something that sounds good to you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, great. I'm sorry, Con, what was the address?
It's 234 Apple Street.
234 Apple Street. All right. I pulled it up, Kong. I mean, it looks like a pretty nice house. It does say it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, about 1,300 square foot. Is that correct?
Yeah, roughly.
Okay, great. So Kong, we purchase homes cash. Don't have to worry about any financing or dealing with banks or anything like that. We are investors, not realtors, so you won't have to pay any realtor fees. And we purchased the home as is. So you said the home's in good condition. If there are any repairs that may need to be made, you won't have to lift another finger or spend any money to make those repairs. Does that sound good to you, Kong?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Kong, so right now we're dealing with this whole coronavirus thing. It's pretty inconvenient to everyone. First of all, how have you been holding up with the coronavirus deal?
I mean, I lost my job, so I'm just kind of staying at home and just tired. I mean, just like everybody else, just waiting until this thing is over.
I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's been pretty rough for myself as well. I actually work a full-time job, and I buy properties because that's something I do on the side. It's been pretty rough with my 9-to-5 job, so I totally understand that. So Con, with the coronavirus and the social distancing and stuff going on, we are unable to actually come and see the property right now. We don't want to put anybody at risk of spreading anything or catching anything. So we're kind of working on an honor system right now. Is there any way that maybe you can send me some pictures of the property?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can text it or I can email it.
That's great. Email, text, either way is fine. So usually how it works is, once we get those pictures and we get a better understanding of overall understanding of the condition of the property, it usually takes about 30 to 45 minutes, and I can give you a call back with the cash offer. How does that sound to you?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay, great. You want to keep going, Con, or you kind of want to cut?
Oh my God, bro. Okay, dude, ciao, dude. Oh my God, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. All right, before I say anything, from a scale of 0 to 10, how do you think he did? And whoever it was, could you also please rate yourself from a scale of 0 to 10? I want to know how you think you did. From a scale of 0 to 10, let's go. I want you to not just hear this from me, man, but hear from 60 other people. From a scale of 0 to 10, how do you think he did? An 8? That was an 8? Come on, man. You guys. Oh my God. You guys think that's a 6, a 7, and an 8, huh? Man. So from a scale of 0 to 10, man, who was I? Whoever it is that I was on the phone with, I also want you to rate yourself from a scale of 0 to 10. I want you to rate yourself. How do you think you did? If you want to jump on a call, just punch in your phone number. Dude, first of all, man, I think that call was weak. Like weak, bro. Like weak sauce, dude. And I'll tell you why. The rapport building was extremely awkward, right? At the beginning, like you didn't get the property address because I distract you, right? Because I distract you, so you were kind of everywhere, bro. The rapport building was very awkward, bro. The way that you built the rapport was super awkward. And the phone call, your tone of voice like this, dude. Like this, dude. Like, I don't even know what this word means, like that. Your tone of voice like this, dude. And just like that, bro. And dude, like you don't take control of the phone, dude. If you guys go back and listen to the call, how he answered my question, but never came back with the question right away. There was like a little silent in between. And the only time that you put a silent in between, dude, is when you negotiate with the seller. Beside that, it just constantly controlling the phone by saying, hey, so Khang, okay, it seems like you got it's great. You got a letter from us about we're interested in buying your property. Yes, we do buy quite a bit of properties in the area. We're looking to buy about another 1 or 2 property, right? So yes, we would love to present you with the cash offer. So can I get the property address that you're interested or hoping to sell? Do you know what I'm saying? Dude, like you go back, man, you listen to the call, like you break so much, dude. You need to come back with a question right away. Answer the seller question, come back with a question. Because you know why? That's how you control and maintain control of the phone. Because when there's a silent moment, guess what? The seller's going to talk. Either you're going to talk or the seller's going to talk. Somebody's going to talk. But you want to control the phone. That's how the seller will stop asking you questions, and they will stop yanking you from left to right because you don't control. If you don't control, I'm going to control the call. And when the seller control the call, man, it's going to go very, 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 very bad. And dude, you explain too much. Listen, another tip, bro, you explain too much about the whole COVID-19. We can't come out. What if there's no COVID-19? How are you going to do it virtual? You explain too much, bro. You don't need to explain here it's the COVID-19, so because of safety, we don't go out. No, dude, that's fine, dude. Just go ahead. And when you gather information, bro, how many bedroom? How many bathroom? What's the square foot? Is there any garage? Is it currently vacant, occupied, or are you currently occupying it? Like you don't have enough details. Come on, man. And you guys listen to me, man. Like to me, in the business, people's like, oh, this business is saturated. There's so many people trying to do it. But your competition is weak. Your competition is nothing, dude. You just need to work on yourself and be better at talking, communicating, and negotiating with the seller. And your competition will die out. There is no competition, bro. Shit, man. And the thing is, Ken. Okay, now I know, Ken. No mortgage on the property. You didn't get the mortgage amount, bro. And the one thing, a lot of you made this mistake. I made this mistake when I first started too, is you pitch to the seller. You're trying to sell to the seller how quick you can close. Why do you do that? You know why you do that? Let me tell you exactly why you do that. I know why I did that when I first started, because I thought that was the way to negotiate to get the price down. But guess what you're doing wrong? Now you're limiting yourself to 2 weeks, to 3 weeks, to 7 days closing. Some of you get on the phone with me and said, hey, Khang, what if I can close this thing in 7 days, bro? No. Dude, come on, man. You don't do that, bro. You always ask and do not assume. I said, I'm in no rush, dude. I'm in no rush. Okay, Khang, that's great. So, so we're closing within the next 60, 90, 6 months. Would that be okay with you? Yeah, that's completely fine. Lock it up for 6 months. Dude, I locked you up under contract for 4 months, for 5 months, for 6 months, and I still got a deal out of it. It's all come down to negotiating and providing what the seller needs. Seller don't care about quick closing. Some sellers don't care about the 7 days closing, the 15 days closing. And when you pitch that, guess what, dude? Now you lock yourself into a quick closing. You lock it up and you're like, got to rush to find yourself a buyer and all that. I'm telling you, your negotiating, bro, is super weak. Your negotiating, dude, is weak because you run out of ammo. You shoot, and then out of ammo. Like, oh my God, what else am I going to do? And then also, too, is getting rehab costs. You know nothing about the house, dude. How can you make an educated guess? Or how can you make an educated offer? How's the roof? How's the kitchen? The seller said the property's fine. But dude, some property is completely outdated, hoarder house, but they're so used to it, they said property's fine. But as an investor, you need to dive in. So how's the roof? How's the window? Oh my God, bro. And then, dude, when it all comes down to negotiating, dude, you didn't pitch anything about getting me the price. Get seller to give you the price. Nothing. Man, overall, that call, man, is weak, dude. I mean, I would almost hang up on that call, but just because I want to give you a chance and see what you got going on, man. But I would say that's about 2.5 to 3. Okay, let's move on to the next, man. Dude, you need to practice. Yeah, man, you need to practice. You need to practice. You need to get comfortable on the phone, man. And you need to be like yourself, man. It's like, yeah, man. All right, just move on to the next, man. Hello?
Hello?
Who's this?
This is Noah Wilder. I'm a local real estate investor. How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm fine. So what do you call me?
Yeah, so I appreciate you for, answering the phone. Do you have a quick second to talk? Or some time to talk?
So what's this about?
This is about, so I work with a group of investors, and what we do, we like to buy properties in your neighborhood. We wanted to see, is your property 123 Main Street? Is that your property?
I sold that one.
Oh, okay. Well, do you have any other properties or houses that you're willing to sell?
So do you just call random people and ask to buy their house?
No, sir. We were calling about your 123 Main Street. I didn't know that it already sold. But since you already said you sold that, first, congratulations on that. That is great. That is great. But I still wanted to know if you had any other properties that you wanted to sell.
So how do you get my phone number at first?
From the 123 Main Street property. It said that you were still on there.
No. I mean, like, how do you get my phone number? My phone number is not on my house.
Gotcha. So what we do, we recently we also bought some houses in that area, and we just wanted to see if other neighbors would want to be interested in selling. We just looked at some public record info, and that's how we got the number. So, do you have any other properties though at all, or that was your only property?
Yeah, I mean, I would consider selling the other one that I currently have as a rental.
Okay, and what's that address?
It's the 234 Apple Street.
Okay, you said 234 Apple Street. Okay, that is okay. That is actually an area that we like to buy in. If you don't mind me asking, what is the condition of the property?
I mean, it's actually been a rental of mine for a long time. As far as I know, there's really nothing much. The renter been in there, and they keep it up to date pretty good.
Okay, well, that's real good. They keep it up to date. And how long have you had it for again?
Probably about 15 years now.
Okay, 15 years. And what about the roof? How's the roof? Have you done any work on the roof lately?
I think the roof's only about 10 years old.
Okay, roof's about 10 years old. What about the kitchen and bathroom? Any work on that at all?
I mean, like I said, it's all fine. I mean, we never had any issue. If there is any little issue, the renter typically will take care of it.
Okay. So you would feel that it's in great condition or pretty fair condition?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think it's in a decent condition.
Okay. That is great. So what we try to do is buy these houses and improve them in as many ways as possible. So we get that. Have you ever seen HGTV before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so we try to get those homes in that type of condition, and we just want to get a property that needs some upgrades. So, are there any upgrades that you could think of that are left to do?
I mean, it's a rentals. I mean, I'm not going to go into a rentals and make it like a HGTV kind of house you're talking about.
Gotcha. So what about, mommy asking, what about the floors? When was the last time you had them done or anything like that?
I mean, it could probably need some new carpet,
Okay. Love some new carpet. All right, that is perfectly fine. That is what we like to hear. What about the windows? How old are they? Do you know?
There's one broken one, and it's a double paint. So.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. That's fine. That's actually houses that we love to buy. We've seen that a lot. And also, what about the electric and plumbing?
All those are fine. I never had anything with it.
Okay. Do you know if the electrical is updated at all?
I think I think we had an update about 5 years ago.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's real good. I had it updated about 5 years ago. Okay, is there any foundation issues that you've noticed or that you've seen?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay. And the rent, what are they paying a month right now?
I mean, they've been there for a long time, so we're trying to give them a break. So they're paying about $1,000.
Okay, that's good. That is good. I'm glad you all do that. We do the same thing with our tenants that stay there. They've been there for about 15 years, you said, right? Or somewhere around there?
No. I mean, they only been there for about 2 years.
Okay. And are they on a month-to-month contract or yearly?
Currently they're on a month-to-month.
Okay. And they've just been renewing every month. That's great. If you don't mind me asking, how do you keep them for that long?
I mean, they can't go anywhere and find rent for $1,000 because market rent's about probably right around 1,100.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. And I've seen some that are even higher than that, that area. Okay. And what are you looking to get on that property? Just a guesstimate.
Like, you mean how much I want to sell it for?
Yes, sir. For a cash offer. And then it's no risk, no obligation cash offer.
I don't know. Just make me an offer.
Okay. So what we do, we already got the information on the property. Now we'll just have to look at some of the homes around there and see what they're selling for, and get you a no risk, no obligation cash offer. That way we can make an intelligent offer and we don't waste your time at all. Do you know at all what the rental properties over there are going for, just off of your head?
No, I don't. I have no clue. I mean, listen, you guys are the professional. I mean, I'm sure that you can do your research and figure out, the numbers and make me an offer on it.
Yeah, we definitely can. Like I said, we want to make an intelligent offer so we don't waste your time. So let me pull it up real quick right now. So what we saw another one, 256 Apple Street. That one we saw. That one's going for about 120. The average in the area is about 120,000 all fixed up for rental property. I know we said, okay. What is that? How does that sound for you? 126 is all fixed up. And I know you said the roof, about 10 years old. And the floors could use something a little bit. And then also, let's see what else. And then you said the electric has been updated 5 years ago. Just updating that, like the roof and the windows, the floors, electric a little bit, updated those things, and knowing that in fact, the house is going for a 120 all fixed up. What do you think your house would be like?
Oh, okay. So is that your offer? Or?
No, sir. No, sir. That's at fixed up. So once we fix it up, we could sell it at 120. Once we fix it all up, or be at value at 120.
So okay. So based on that number, so what can you offer me?
Based off of that, we can offer, knowing that we have to get the roof done, some window work. You said it was just one window, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And the other windows are fine?
Yes.
Okay. And you said the floors as well. Electric's been updated 5 years ago. All that information is correct, right?
Yes.
Okay. We could probably do about 65,000.
That's what's gonna happen. Just hung up, dude. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I hang up the phone, dude. Dude, you do not. Okay, on the first call, I don't ever make an offer. All right. Listen, the reason I hang up because we don't have much time here. All right, we don't have much time, and the call was just going bad. You got no mortgage on the property. Okay, you didn't ask for the mortgage. You didn't ask the seller, hey, so what do you think the recap would cost? No negotiating. Start talking jippy jabby, and jabby jippy, and going off on your wonderland, dude. You went off on your wonderland and start negotiating with yourself, bro. Come on, man. Shit, dude. You went off on the wonderland, man, to the candy land. You get some lollipop, dude, and you're just sitting there negotiating with yourself. So let me see here. I did the research on the property, so it's 120, okay. And then I tell you, so based on that number, so what's your offer? And then you're just sitting there negotiating with yourself. Come on, man, bro, shit, dude. You think you tell the seller the property's worth 120, and you're gonna get a chance to get the property at 65. My gosh, man. This is getting bad, dude. So okay, from a scale of 0 to 10, how do you guys think that he did? Noah, right? Noah, listen, bro, dude, can control the call, bro. Check this out, man. Okay, bro. Okay, Noah, check this out.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. My name is Khang, and I was calling to see if you have a house or a property that you might be interested in selling, or possibly receive a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer.
I possibly have one rental property.
Oh, you possibly have one?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Now, hey, am I catching you at a good time right now?
Yeah, this is a good time.
Okay, perfect. Well, once again, my name is Khang. I actually work for an investment company, and we are looking to buy some properties in the area. Glad that you have a property that you are interested in selling. So what it is that I'm just going to gather some information on the property, so that way our company can make you a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer. Okay?
That's fine.
And I'm sorry. And who am I speaking with?
Noah.
Noah. How's your day going, Noah?
It's going well. If you don't mind me asking, you get my number?
Well, I was how I got your number?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. So I was actually giving a list of qualified property owners to call, just to see if they have a house or a property that they're interested in selling or not. And I'm glad that you do have a property that you are considered selling or getting a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer. And I appreciate your time. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, so let me see here. And Noah, what's the property address that you're hoping to sell?
274 Main Street.
274 Main Street. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you so much for that. Now, Noah, besides getting the right price for the property, what is another reason that you would consider selling this?
That's really the only thing, the right price.
The only thing that you would sell is getting the right price. Is that correct?
The right price. I can keep it as a rental property and just make money.
I see. So the property's currently got you. Okay, so the property's currently rented.
Yes.
And if the price doesn't make sense for you, then you're just gonna keep it as a rental, right?
I'll just keep it as a rental.
No problem. No problem. I mean, our goal is just to see if we can come together to an agreement on a fair price that work for you and for us, and be able to kind of, move forward and buying your property if we can work out a fair price. All right, Noah?
That's fine with me.
That's great. Okay, so now, Noah, I mean, if we can agree on a price that work for you and for us, how quickly do you want to sell and close escrow on the property? Is there a time frame?
As quick as possible. Quick as possible.
As quick as possible. Okay. So if we can agree with closing within the next like 30 to 45 days or sooner, would that work for you?
That'll work for me.
Okay. Now let me just gather some information on the property really quick from you, Noah. So could you share with me a little bit about the property, like how many bedroom, bathroom, and square footage?
It is a duplex four bed, 2 bath, top and the bottom unit.
Oh. So okay, so it's a duplex.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm sorry, do you say 2 bedroom, 1 bath per side, or
2 bedroom, 1 bath per side.
and do you know and what's the square footage per side?
Per side, I'm not sure.
You're not sure. You just mentioned, say 1,500 square feet. Oh, okay. So that's okay. So we just need to divide that by 2, right? In half. Okay. So roughly about 750 per unit, right?
Yep.
Okay. And you mentioned, okay, so it's currently rented. Fantastic. And how long has the renter been there, Noah?
The renter's been there. We got rentals, both units for one for 5 years, the other one for 7.
Oh, wow. Okay. So 1 for 5 and 1 for 7. Okay. And what are you currently getting in rent?
It's Section 8, but what I get for rent is $1,200 altogether.
Okay, so what are you getting in rent for unit 1?
600.
Okay, how about unit 2?
600.
Okay, thank you for that information. And is the renter, are they on a month-to-month with you, or is there a lease in place?
Month-to-month.
Okay. And is there any garage, Noah?
No garage.
Okay, so no garage. Now the 600 $600 in rent, is that is that market rent, or is there room for us to increase rent?
There is room for you to increase rent. The market rent is probably about $750.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so the market rent is about $750. Okay, fantastic. Now, is there a mortgage on the property that we need to pay off, Noah?
No mortgage.
That's great. And how has the renter, as far as, are they good renter? Are they bad?
They're pretty good renters to me.
They pay on time?
They pay on time. Yeah.
And they don't cause you problem or headaches?
They do not.
Okay, that's good. The reason why I asked, Noah, because we do have some rentals that we do have some bad renter in there, and man, they renter can cost you a pretty big headache. So I'm glad that you do have renters that are good, so which is great. What?
I said they definitely can cause a headache. Some renters.
Yeah, they have. Now, how long have you owned this? How long have you owned this property, Noah?
For 20 years.
Oh wow, 20 years. Are these the only 2?
No, I have other properties as well, but my little baby.
This is your little baby, but you want to sell this one versus all the other one?
For the right price, yeah.
For the right price, okay. Gotcha. Okay. So, and how's the neighborhood and how's the area, Noah? Is it pretty good?
It's good. Yeah, it's a good neighborhood, quiet neighborhood.
Okay.
there's schools around there.
So would it be an area where if I park my car there, I don't need to lock it? Or would I have to lock my car?
No, you would have to lock the car.
Gotcha. Now, Noah, what kind of repairs, updates, or work do you think that we need to do to the property after we buy from you?
It's in pretty good condition. Nothing really wrong with it.
Okay, so it's in good condition now. So how about the roof then? How about the roof, the electrical, and the plumbing?
The roof was done about 2 years ago for the older one. Electrical, plumbing, yes, electrical's updated. Plumbing is good as well. PVC pipe.
Good. Okay.
So they're pretty good.
Gotcha. So electrical and plumbing, it's all good. And you mentioned the roof is also in good shape?
Yes.
Okay. And then I guess, how about kitchen and bathrooms?
Kitchen and bathroom. Kitchen, if you want to put some newer cabinets, you can.
Okay.
It's a rental property.
Right.
Bathroom is good as well. Has a shower. Shower/bath.
Okay.
The tiles are good. Again, if you want to put newer ones, then you can. But I personally wouldn't put rental property.
Right. Okay. No, that makes sense. How about interior and exterior paint?
There's a little painting on the inside and outside. Just a little bit. Nothing crazy.
Sure. Okay. So would need interior and exterior paint, right? Windows are good.
Windows are good.
Fantastic.
No broken windows at all.
That's good. So Noah, here's a quick question for you. Based on the information that you share with me about what needed to be done to the property, what do you think that it will roughly cost to put this, obviously, to put in perfect condition again?
To put in perfect condition again. About 10,000 at the absolute max.
The absolute max, 10,000, you said?
About 10,000.
So like 5,000 per unit, or?
Yeah, about 5,000 per unit.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you so much for that info, Noah. Now, Noah, what are you what are you hoping to get for the property?
I'm looking at some of the other duplexes around here, and it's, 200,000.
200,000?
Yeah, 200,000. Looking at the other duplexes around here.
Oh wow. Okay. So So 200,000. Okay. And you mentioned there's no mortgage on the property, right?
No mortgage.
Okay, that's good. So no, let me tell you a little bit about what we do and what our company offer, and hopefully together we can come together to an agreement on something that's fair, that work for you and for us, and be able to buy your property. Okay. So so there it is. We're just gonna cut it there. I mean, how do you guys like now? Like, give me your guys' honest opinion. I mean, judging from the conversation, can you guys tell me, judging from the conversation, how do you think that I did? Did I make it very, very casual, right? Very, very casual. Okay. Make it extremely casual, and just talk to the seller, man. Talk to the seller, like just talk to them like normal. And the thing is, a lot of times you guys don't have questions to ask because you don't know what kind of question to ask. You ran out of stuff to ask, and you're just everywhere. And do you see how? And if you guys go back and if you guys listen to the call, do you see how I answer? Do you see how I answer Noah's question, and then I kind of reframe it, and then came back, and then ask him a questions? Does that like does so? Anyways, I honestly really hope that call that I just kind of did with Noah really helped you guys out. Okay, like it's always good to go back and reframe what the seller said, to acknowledge what they said, and then came back and then kind of reframe the questions to be able to control the call. So Noah asked me, so how do you get my phone number? I used to, oh, I got your phone number from public record, and then I just stopped. And guess what? When you stop, the seller will keep on asking you questions. But this time, you see how I was actually giving a list of qualified property owners to call to see if they have a house or a property that they're interested in selling. I'm glad that you are interested. You do have a property that you looking to sell. And then you see how I jump on to the next question, and then I ask him. That's how you control the call. And when I know a lot of people get the question when they're afraid when they cold call that seller give them objection that they can't handle or they don't know what to say, and then they get all scared, right? And then they get all scared, and guess what? You lost the call. Now, I want you guys to understand this. Those of you who listen, understand when you cold call seller, when you say I work for an investment company, it's regardless what they ask you. I don't care what objection they ask. It doesn't matter what they say. Whatever they say, you said this. For example, if they ask you something you don't know, all you need to say is this. All you need to say is, hey, all you need to say is, oh, that's a great, Noah, that's a great question. But unfortunately, I don't have the answer to that. And I don't want to give you some random answer. So I can actually ask my team manager about that and get you a better answer, right? Or an answer to that questions. And then you just move on to the next question. So basically what it is, if you don't know the answer to the question, you just basically and simply say, hey, Khang or Noah, I honestly don't know the answer to that question. Okay, but I'm gonna go and I'm gonna ask them, I'm gonna get the question, and I'm gonna let you know what it is. But as of right now, do you know, can I get the property address? Okay. So anyways, I hope that I hope that little call there really helped you guys out. But let's move on to the next man. Punch in your phone number and let's rock and roll. I think like nobody wants to play along, man. Nobody wants to play along today. I don't know what's going on, man. Nobody wants to play along the game. So punch in your phone number. Let's rock and roll, man. And dude, I can't, if I'm going to give feedback, I can handle feedback. So give me some feedback, man. Criticize me about the call that I just did with Noah. I don't mind, man. Give it to me like it is. And dude, you haven't even seen me, heard me negotiate. Hey, Eric, I drove by and saw one of you guys' bandit sign about you guys buy houses.
Absolutely. What's your name?
It's Khang.
Khang, thanks for the call, man. Curiously, do you remember what intersection you saw the sign at?
You know, unfortunately I don't.
No big deal. Just glad you called in. Just in case we happen to get disconnected, is this the best number to reach you back on?
Yes, it is.
Okay, fantastic. This is your mobile, right?
Yes.
Okay, super. So, Khang, what we're going to end up doing is sending you an offer for your property via email. What's the best email address for you? I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna give that right now. Just not ready. Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. No problem. We'll get there together. So again, thanks for calling us to buy your house, my friend. Let me ask you. Usually, before we put an offer out there, we just like to understand a little bit about the property that we're going to purchase. So, just got a couple of questions to ask you. Is that all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
everybody wants the best price for their property. Is there another reason why you consider selling your property right now?
Well, I mean, pretty much we had it rented, and the renter just moved out, and they just pretty much destroy the place. And I don't want to, fix it up or do any kind of work because I got no money, man.
Okay, so no money, don't want to fix up the property that the previous tenant destroyed.
Pretty much.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I just want to sell it like it is.
Want to sell it as is. I like the sound of that. We like to buy it as is. So is the property, did you end up putting it on the MLS or listing with an agent?
No, you guys are probably the first the first people that I call.
Okay, fantastic. What's the address of the property? Let's start there.
It's 234 Apple Street.
234 Apple Street.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What city is that, by the way?
Same city as you that you're in.
Same city I'm in. Okay. Cool. I'm in Los Angeles, so it's in Los Angeles. Beautiful. So tell me a little bit about the house. How many bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, things like that?
It's a 3-2. Square footage, I'm not exactly sure.
3-2, unsure on square footage. Is there a garage? And if so, how many cars?
It's a 2-car garage.
2-car garage. Okay. And then you said that you didn't want to make any repairs on the property or spend the money on it. What amount are you thinking you'd have to put into the property for all the repairs?
I'm not a contractor, so I'm probably not going to be the good person to actually give you that.
Okay. I'm not a contractor either. I rely on other people's expertise for that. But ballpark, what are you thinking it would cost to repair the place?
I would say maybe 30, maybe
30,000.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then in that neighborhood that where the property is, what do you think the houses are worth?
I have no clue because I'm not a realtor.
Okay. Have you seen any other properties going for sale out there?
You know what? I actually don't really live in the area. This was actually a long, this property here was actually, in another state. So I just fly here just to take care of whatever it is that the renter left behind for me. So I've no clue what things are going for here.
Okay. So just last question about that. Did you happen to see the last tax assessor value on the property?
Yes, and it was I think it was for like 150 or so.
150,000?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Super. Do you owe anything on the property that we would have to pay off when we close?
Yes.
And what's that amount?
I would rather not. I would rather not say it.
Yeah, I understand that's private information, that's personal information. The only reason why we ask that question is we want to make sure we come up with the best offer and a fair offer. So we include those calculations into our calculations. That being said, what's that amount you think we would need to pay off?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm just not comfortable because I don't think it has anything to do with, I really don't think it has anything to do with the sale of the property.
Okay, no worries. We'll get there. In terms of any liens, back taxes, things of that nature, is there anything we need to pay off there?
As far as I know, no.
Okay, super. Okay, so just real quick, 3-2, 2-car garage, 30,000 in repairs, tax assessor value 150. what amount were you hoping to get for the property when you thought about calling in?
Well, I mean, obviously I know I'm not going to get, retail value for the property, but I'm hoping to get them, as much as possible. I'm not going to give it away. I mean, that's for sure.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want you to feel like you were giving it away. And the way we operate is it's always about, what's fair to you, what's fair to us. That being said, what's a ballpark you're hoping to walk away with on it?
Yeah, you know what? Just make me an offer. Just make me an offer. You guys are the professional, I'm not in the area. I don't do this for a living, so I'm sure that you guys will probably be able to figure out what the property's worth, what you guys like to make off of it, and just make me an offer, and I'll let you know.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll tell you this. What we will end up doing for you is paying all the closing costs on the property. We don't want you to have to worry about that. That being said, what do you think is the least amount you'd take for the property then?
Yeah, I don't know. Hello?
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get there too. So, we're gonna buy the property as is. All right. You said you didn't want to make any repairs on it, so we'll take care of that for you. And like I said, we're gonna also take care of the closing costs. We don't involve realtors at all. You're free to do that on your side if you like. So all in, we're coming to the table strong for you, serious for you. Since we're gonna pick up everything, what do you think? Ballpark least amount you'd take for the property?
All right, come on. I probably want to walk away with at least, $75,000.
$75,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're saying that if we can come to the table, close this, buy it as is, take all the closing costs on us, take this madness out of your hair, and put $75,000 in your pocket, walk away, you sell us your house today, right?
Yes, I would.
Okay, super. So I've got all the information I need. Here's what I'm going to do. I've got a purchase manager, and he actually reviews all this information. He does all the calculations, et cetera, et cetera. I'm going to get this information over to him so he can look it over, do whatever he does, and I'll have him call you back. So I'd love to set up a perfect time for him to get back to you and make the actual offer to you. Is that okay, Khang?
Yes, that sounds good.
Okay, fantastic. He works pretty quick. What's your best availability here in the next 24, 48 hours?
Anytime.
Anytime? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna plug you in here for tomorrow. That's Saturday, the 9th at 10 a.m. And that person's name is Henry. All right?
Perfect. Okay.
Fantastic. Hey, thank you, Khang, and we look forward to doing business with you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye now.
Bye. All right. Finally, got some good call. Okay, from a scale of 0 to 10, how do you guys think he did? From a scale of 0 to 10, how do you guys think he did? From a scale of 0 to 10. From a scale of 0 to 10, how do you guys think he did? 0 to 10. How do you guys think he did? Strong, 7.5, 8, 9.5, 8, 7, 8, maybe an 8. Okay. Who was it that I was on the phone with? Who was it that I was on the phone with? I mean, this is this is the person I want to have on my team. All right, dude. Who was it? Like, do you guys see the difference in this phone call versus other phone call? Like, do you guys see the difference? I hope you guys can see the difference. And I don't know if he has a script. I don't know if he take notes on this. I don't know how long you have done this, but to me, overall, that phone call went really, really, really well. If anything, I would give that call. I would say like I would say 8.5. I would say 9. And let me tell you why. There's obviously, you know, there's a point missing. Because at the end there, he wasn't going to say, okay, so like you need to confirm again. You need to confirm. Oh, so it was Eric. Eric, you need to confirm again. So hey, my purchase manager can call you back tomorrow at this time, and just to make sure. So if you guys can agree on a price that work for both, you all ready to move forward and sell your property. Is that correct? You always want to confirm it again. I know you did confirm with me. You want to confirm one more time. And then also too, I think you asked me regarding, hey, if the price worked for you, how soon you want to close and all that. I think you also did that, but then you didn't tell me like the date. So Khang, you don't. I don't know if you asked me that or not, but if you didn't, you need to ask that. And then if I say I'm not in a rush or I am in a rush, then you need to say, hey, Khang, so we're closing within this time period. Would that work for you, right? And what else? I think let me see here. You could have asked, so Khang, things are going selling for. I think you did also ask me about the tax assessed value, so that was good. You know, so yeah, I think this call went really, really, really well. There's only a couple of things. There's only minor things that I pull out there. But I think the call went really well, bro. Good job. Oh, because a lot of you say cold call, you get people on here so you can just be an ass and make fun of them and this and that. No, man. Because I want you to give you some tough loving, dude. Tough loving. Because when you make this cold call, you're going to get a lot of hang up. You're going to get a lot of sellers that cuss you out. I haven't cussed anybody out yet, but you're going to have a lot of hung up, a lot of cuss out. And when you don't know what you're going to say, man, the call's going to go really, really bad. But do you guys see? Do you see the difference between what like Eric calls and all the other calls? Yes, I hope you do. Because if you don't, you need to rewatch and watch all the other live cold call role play, and you know what I mean. Anyways, I think we are getting close to wrapping this baby up, man. I want to say thank you so much. You guys haven't followed me on Instagram, hit me up on IG. Go to Khang, KHANG dot like a period WTM. So let me take a couple questions here, and Jesse said, how can I call you, Khang? You just punch in your phone number, man. Punch in your phone number and I'll call you. Kevin said, I think it's based on experience. The thing is, Kevin, a lot of people, basically, if you want to go through the trial and the error, you can, right? And the thing is, Kevin, let me tell you what I mean by that. When I first started in real estate, it took me 6 months to get my first deal. And it wasn't even through a seller. It was actually through an agent. Me making multiple offers on property that was currently on the MLS that were like 90 days or older. And I just constantly shoot offer and offer and offer and offer. And I happened to came across a seller that was super motivated and came back. And then we negotiated with the agent back and forth. And then that's how I got my first deal. And let me tell you why. Because I was so focused on the next marketing cutting edge. What's the next marketing? Is it this? Is it this? Is it this? But I didn't spend enough time learning how to talk and negotiate with the seller. Because a lot of times, maybe you're doing everything right, but when you get on a call, like some of these people on the Friday Live Cold Call role play, your chances of locking a deal up in a contract, I'm telling you, extremely slim. Very, 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 very slim. Because when you're better at it, you can convert the leads a lot better. Do you guys agree with me? You go to a person, right, that can communicate, dude. Like, it's a game changer, man. Talking, negotiating the right way is a game changer. Super big head. Yes, the King Khang script is still on sale, you guys. Link is right below. Use promo code COVID-19. Get a 25% discount. Get a 25% off. Use promo code COVID-19. Go to link is right below, or go to WTMFAM.com. So for those of you who think like you can just continue to wing it, you can. But let me tell you what you're doing. You're trying to get lucky. And we all can get lucky, right? If you stick to the game long enough, if you make enough calls, you talk to enough seller, you will get lucky and land a seller that is extremely motivated. But I'm telling you, most people fail at this game because they suck at talking to sellers. They don't know how to negotiate. If you can take away everything from me now, I can cold call, I can door knock, I can just pull up the phone book, man, and just call everybody. Knowing how I talk today, I know I can get a deal on the contract in the next 30 days or less. If I am going to hustle. Man, to me, success is it's like losing weight. There is so many programs out there to teach you how to lose weight. But you know what? At the end of the day, you still have to be the woman that put in the work. There are good programs, there's not good program, but every single one of them, you still have to put in the work. So you get the King Khang script, man. The goal is not to sound like a robot. The goal is not to get on the phone and read it like a script. The goal is to study and to become one with the script. So it flows and it sounds natural. But the script, man, I give you everything that you needed. All the ingredients, whether you call them pre-foreclosure, probate, tax delinquents, divorce, I don't care what list it is. I give you all the ingredients, man, to crush it on the phone. You just need to master it and become one with the script, and you will dominate. Like, you know what, man? I mean, you take everything away. I can go door knock, and I will get a deal on the contract. But I wouldn't go door knock. It's just a waste of time. I would just cold call. I would just sit at home, and I would just pound the phone. And I will have a better chance, man, locking a deal up on the contract, do it that way, versus you spending so much money on marketing, but you don't have to talk to the seller on the phone. Because when you come off scammy, when you come off wrong, when you don't know what the heck you're saying, you will lose the potential deal. So anyways, agree or disagree with me. I mean, dude, that's what it is, man. What are some great tips for truck driver wholesaling over the phone? Ron, that's a great question, man, because I do have people that follow me. That's a truck driver, and truck drivers are tough, man. It's a tough job, bro, because you're constantly on the road and you're driving for like non-stop. I know truck driver makes pretty good money. Okay. So Ron, let me ask you, man, how much are you making a year, bro? Truck driving, as a truck driver, how many hours do you work? So my tip for you, man, is just post an ad on Craigslist, send out your marketing, and just let every call goes to a voicemail. All right, let every call go to a voicemail. And Ron, set up your voicemail properly. So you don't want the calls to go to your personal number, man. You need to get a different phone number. All right, and let the call just go to voicemail. Don't worry about it. And then when you're on your break time, bro, check the voicemail, see who's motivated, and then call them back. That's what I did because I was working, dude. I was hustling at the mall while I was trying to wholesale on the side. And that's exactly what I did. So I'm telling you, not something I read, not something I watched, BS that. So many, dude, I see so many people, man, especially now that I'm on TikTok, all these 19, 20-something-year-old, watch a YouTube video, read a book, and guess what they do? They go there and they teach people. Shit, man, come on, man. You have no rights to teach nobody then. Dude, if you don't do the business, don't teach the people how to do it. And if you want to do that, go ahead and do that. But tell the people, tell them the real truth, man. I've done the business, but I read many books, I watched many, I can show you. You've got the rights to tell people what to do. Dude, so I'm Ron. I'm telling you, man, from experience. So that's what you do. Let all of them go to voicemail and set your voicemail up like this, Ron. Hi, my name is Ron. Or hey, thanks for calling Ron at Home, at Home Express or whatever, right? Thanks a lot for calling, and then name your company, and then saying, hey, sorry, I missed your call, but please leave me your name, the property address, right, and the phone number, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. That should be your voicemail, Ron. Very, very simple. Hi, this is Ron. Sorry I missed your call. but please leave me your name, your phone number, and the property address that you're interested in selling, and I'll call you back as quickly as I can. Thank you so much, and I look forward to talking to you. That's it. And just let it go to voicemail, man. And set up those voicemail, man. So let me see here. Let me see. Okay, let me see if you guys have any other questions. But Ron, that's exactly what I would do if I were you. Okay, and then on your break time, maybe on the weekend, whatever it is, dude, you gotta hustle. Okay, you need to hustle hard, man. And once again, let me tell you, this business is not easy. It's a simple concept, but it's not easy. All right, it's being able to lock a property under contract, control that property because you have it under contract, and now you're just going to market that contract to another buyer, and then you just assign your position to buy the property over to someone else for a profit, 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, 100 G's. There's people that wholesale deals, man, that made 100, 150, 200 G's. My biggest wholesale deal, I think it was 100, almost 150K. So on one wholesale deal, okay? So dude, one good deal, boom, change the game, change the course of your life. And if you don't believe me, why don't you watch some of my previous YouTube video where I actually show the check for those of you that are non-believer. I got to see it to believe it. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, let me wrap this up by saying I'm running a 2K web class. It's going to happen on May 16th, which is the next coming Saturday. It's exclusively for 20 people. So I don't know who is looking for something like this, but I do want to let those of you to understand that you don't have to attend this web class. Maybe it's not for you. Okay, there's a free way and there's the pay way. The choice is yours. So if you want to spend the time putting the puzzle together, getting all the information, watching all the YouTube video, you can certainly do that. And there are people that have been successfully, right, achieve their goal just by doing that. But there are people that needs a little extra help. All right, and this is where this is where you would pay to get your way there, man. So the 2K web class happened on May 16th. It's on a Saturday. It's exclusively for 20 people, where I spend a one-on-one time with you for the whole entire day to help you figure out a game plan. Right? I'll give you a game plan, man, like an actual blueprint of exactly what you need to do from the get-go, how to put your system in place, your CRM, how to generate leads to get the motivated seller from the freeway to the payway. And I'm only going to share with you what is currently working for me right now. So that will eliminate the trial and the error for you. As far as in pay marketing, I'll share with you how we do it, how we generate the leads, how the flow comes in, how my entire business system works. And I'll show you how to find your buyer for your deal. And dude, I'm going to drop some freaking bomb on this 2K web class. I'm going to share with you the connection to putting your property on the MLS. You're not going to buy it. You're just going to take that, dude, and boom, pop it on the MLS. Imagine never have to hunt for buyers anymore. Because I was able to get a connection with a realtor, and we discussed about it, and it's something that I can offer to you guys that are going to be in my private 2K web class. So if you want to sign up, it does cost some money, man. It's $2,000 per person or per couple. So maybe you have a business partner, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend. You guys want to go at this together, whatever it is. But it's $2,000 per person or per couple. If you want to sign up, shoot an email over to WTM FAM @gmail.com. So I know some of you asked me, so Kong, who is the 2K web class for? Let me tell you who it's for. Okay, it's for anyone that are trying to do their first deal or trying to scale their business up to 6-figure a month. Okay, because right now, man, since I have system and team in place on my wholesaling business, I only work 2 hours a day, and we're cranking out right now, 6-figure a month. Last year I think we did about maybe 230 a month. Falling a little bit short starting out this year, but hopefully we'll crank it up. But for those of you who's trying to do your first one or trying to scale up to that 6-figure a month, I got you covered. If you're looking to do $500,000 or $1 million, then that's not me, because I haven't got there yet, so I can't show you how to get there. But I'll give you the system and everything, and help you come up with a game plan, man, like an actual game plan. Tell you exactly what you need to do to get from where you are to where you want to be. So I'm going to give you a blueprint of exactly what I would do with the kind of money you have and where you're at, because I've already been to the path that you are in right now. Let me see here. Can we get some coaching after the call is over, if we still have questions? JJ, listen. So JJ, it will be a web class like this. So all your questions will be answered in the web class. Now, after the web class, you'll be like, "Wait, I got more questions." Now, you'll be able to join my private Facebook group, my private VIP Facebook group, where you can go on there and network with others, ask questions as well. But I want to be real. I want to be upfront, so nobody thinking they are getting something that they're not getting, or whatever the case may be. But so you get all the time, man, in the 2K web class to ask me any question you want. And after the class is over, I'm going to ask you this: JJ, are you happy? Are you satisfied? Did you got everything you came and paid for? Until I guess yes, then we're not going to get off. Until you say yes, Kong, we're not going to get off, because that's my ultimate goal, is to give you and deliver the value, the content, the info that you pay and you came for. So if you say, "Yep, Kong, I'm good, I'm done," then after that, man, we're done. And you can still ask questions and network with people in the private Facebook group, but you won't get to ask me questions directly. So I hope that makes sense. So for those that are interested, want to sign up, shoot an email over to WTMFAM@gmail.com. WTMFAM@gmail.com. Let me see here. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna check with my VA really quick just to see if I got anything going on. Hey, Angeline, can you tell me what's the next offer appointment time that I have to run comps on? Let me see here. Any other questions? For those of you, let me share with you roughly, for those of you who don't know my story and my background, let me share a little bit about my story, my background, just to eliminate all the excuse, and just eliminates all the excuse and anything that's going to hold you back. So for those of you who don't know, I dropped out of high school when I was 17, right? I dropped out of high school when I was 17, moved into a little shed behind a mobile home park, and lived there with my wife. And we stayed there for 5 years, from 18 to 23. Bought my first house, which is the house I'm living in now, at the age of 23. I wasn't surrounded by business, family and friend, wasn't business owner, wasn't entrepreneur. So the whole time I was just working hard and saving my money. Work hard, stack the cash, work hard, stack the cash. That was it. And that's what we did, man. We did that for many, many years. And when I got into real estate, I was already prepared, because we were already saving up the money for it, man. So when I got in, man, we start making investment as far as into ourselves. We taking course programs, going to seminars, all of that. And it took me 8 years to get to where I am today. So I do want to let you guys know that success doesn't happen overnight. It happens over time, and dreams don't work unless you freaking do. There is no get rich quick. If anybody's trying to pitch to you anything, I don't care what it is. If anyone trying to pitch any business to you, let's say you don't have to put in any work, you don't have to put in any time, you just put in your money and let it sit back and work for you, those are fake baloney dreams. Let me say it again. Those are fake baloney dreams. There is no such thing. The only way that your money will work for you is when you actually have the money and you invest it into passive income. I buy real estate. Some of you might want to do stocks. But let me tell you something when you do stocks. Dude, I would never trust no stockbroker to take my money and do it for me. You need to learn it. You need to know it yourself. You know, I think Warren Buffett or whoever said this, only invest in things that you know. So that's why I only take my money, man, and put it into rental property, because that's what I know and that's what I do. I control it. It's tangible. I control it. I can sell it anytime I want. And renter pays off. Appreciate. And let me tell you guys one more before I wrap this up, because I think this is very important, because I get this a lot of questions, especially on TikTok. If some of you are looking for passive income, is there any, dude, I want to invest in passive income. Listen, build your cash cow first. Let me say this again, man. Build your cash cow first. Build your business first before you buy passive income, before even you think about getting into stock. Dude, because let me tell you why. Passive income is a long-term game. So let me share this with you. When you buy a piece of property, let's say this. When you buy a single family home, let's just say it costs you $100,000. That single family home costs you $100,000, okay? And it only gives you, man, unless you pay it off, if you paid it off, it'll give you what, $1,000 per month, $2,000 a month? Because it's different for every market, right? But dude, it'll only give you that much per month. But guess how? All your money, man, that $100,000, man, is now stuck in the house. You can take that $100,000, man, build a business, and it can probably generate you way more than that per month. But obviously, it takes work. Most of you are just trying to take the shortcut. There is no shortcut. So you freaking gotta build your business first, where it pumps out so much cash every single month, man. Then now you start looking into, hey, I need to now take some of this money, man, and invest into passive income. And that's what I did. See, I'm sharing with you guys my journey. Not something I read, not something I heard people say, because a lot of time, man, people trying to pitch you the dream. They're trying to pitch you and they're trying to sell you the dream. But in reality, does it really work like that? As far as I know from my life, it doesn't work like that. Because you know why? I'm just an average Joe. I'm no extraordinary guy. There was never a breakthrough for me. You know what I mean? Like, do you ever hear people's story? Hey, they got into something, all of a sudden, boom, a year later or 2 years later, they became like a millionaire or making $100,000, $200,000 a month. That was never me. I was just an average Joe. And that's why when I share this with you guys, I share with you my actual real journey of what it really took me, man, going from where I am to where I am now. And that's what I did. I focused on building my business, because your business, what it does is, let me tell you this, man. When you first start your business, right? Here's what your business needs. It needs fuel. It needs fuel. $500 a month, $1,000 a month. It's not enough, man, to fuel your business. For your business to grow quick, for your business to get to the next level, like for your business to grow, it needs fuel. So which means whatever you make, man, you got to dump it right back in. But be very, very careful. Do not dump every single dollar back into your business. Always have reserve for the rainy day. Don't go all in, man. Most people go all in and go homeless, bro. let me tell you, man, most people go all in, man, and then go homeless. Dude, I don't go big and go home, man, because sometimes you have no home to go to. My wife and I, man, we always invest very conservatively. Always have a safety net, man, for the rainy days. And I'm actually gonna do a separate video just for this. Because you gotta understand, in business, in life, you cannot always win. Don't you guys agree with me? You cannot always win. And if you don't have the money saved up for the rainy days, one bad hand, one bad game, man, can wipe you out. And do you know how hard it is to start from the bottom back up again? It's extremely hard, man. It takes so much freaking energy, takes so much freaking willpower. It's extremely hard. So I'm sharing this with you to get you guys know that always, when you dump your money back into your business, but always stack some cash aside for reserve, for the rainy days. For if that doesn't work, boom, you can actually supplement the fuel from this account. And my wife and I call that the financial freedom account. And I'll do a separate video on this, basing on all of this. But anyways, because I know a lot of times it's not sexy for entrepreneurs to talk about saving money for the rainy days. It's not sexy, right? Entrepreneurs, it's all about go all out, right? Go big, go home, like, oh. But you know what, man? In my real world, I'm sharing with you what actually works in my real world. Not something I heard, but that's exactly what my wife and I did the whole entire journey. So right now, people ask me, so Khang, what if the market crashed? I don't care. I honestly don't care if the market tank and go to like zero tomorrow. You know why? Dude, we can last for years and years and years and years. We already built up our financial freedom account. Like honestly, like we can go on for years, like no income coming in. One, we keep our expenses extremely low. My wife and I don't spend extravagantly. We don't go crazy. We're not into, we're not buying the Gucci, the Burberry, the Blueberry, the Raspberry, the Louis Vuitton. None of that. Yeah, maybe now and then, we treat ourselves, but we do it very frugally. So I can care less. Right? But there's some business owner out there, man. They can't last for a couple months if something like this happened. You always want to make sure, man, you build a solid foundation. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you so much, you guys. I hope that I didn't yap on and on and on and start and bore everybody out, man. Okay, that's it. That's a wrap. Thank you so much, you guys. I really, really appreciate all the love, all the support. And thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I will only share with you guys my journey. Okay? And so don't let my limitation of my journey hold you back from you doing what you want to do. I'm just sharing with you my journey, man. As an average Joe, regular guy coming to America at the age of 9, grew up and born in a mud hut. I'm just sharing with you my average life, where I started to where I get. So don't let my limitation limit you. Thank you so much, you guys. Take care and boom, ciao.